So many of us are standing at the edge of something, whether it's a decision, a dream, or a leap that we keep almost taking, but we keep finding reasons to wait one more day, one more month, or just one more sign. Well, love, I think this is the sign. And who knows, maybe it's the one that you've been praying for. This is a collective reading. Not every word will land for everyone, and that's okay. Make sure that you trust your intuition. Only take what resonates and leave anything that doesn't. You know yourself the best. And if anything in this reading stirs something that you want to go deeper into, I offer private tarot and pendulum readings through my Etsy shop. The link will be in the pinned comment and in the video description below. Okay, my loves, let's see what Spirit has for you. The Chariot arrived first. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Followed by Fool. Have the courage to embrace change. Take risks. Be adventurous. The Chariot arrived first, and the message on the card says it all. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. And what I'm feeling with this card for the collective right now isn't about having everything figured out before you move. It's about moving anyway. The Chariot doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It doesn't wait until the road is completely clear or until every single person around it agrees with the direction. It just moves forward with intention and with focus, with a kind of confidence that isn't about having no fear. It's about deciding that what you want matters more than the fear of not getting it. Spirit is showing me that there's something the collective has been planning for a very long time, something that you've been thinking about, talking about, and preparing for. And the preparation has been real. The foundations are there. But at some point, preparation became procrastination. And Spirit is saying that right now, you're at that point. The time to charge ahead is now, not when everything feels perfect, but now, while it's still a little bit scary and you still don't have all the answers. Because, love, that's exactly when the Chariot moves. Then the Fool stepped in, and this is the card that always makes people nervous, because the Fool is standing at the edge, about to step into the completely unknown, with no guarantee of what's next, with no map and no safety net. And Spirit is saying that that's the point. You're being asked to have the courage to embrace change, to take risks and be adventurous. Those aren't just words on the card. That's Spirit telling you directly that the life that you keep dreaming about is not on the safe side of the decision you've been avoiding. It's on the other side of the leap. The Fool doesn't know exactly where they're going to land. They just trust that they will, and then they make the jump. Love, what's the thing that you keep almost doing? Is it the career you keep researching but haven't started? The relationship you keep almost being brave enough to go after? Or is it that dream that you keep saying you'll pursue when the timing is right? Because Spirit is showing me that the timing has been right for a while now. You just keep deciding that it isn't. But I can feel that Spirit wants to go a little bit deeper with the message. I'm going to be pulling some tarot cards to see what else Spirit wants you to hear. Okay, love, what came through in these cards show exactly what's actually stopping the collective from taking the leap and what happens when you finally do. Nine of Swords upright. The Nine of Swords arrives first, and this is the card of laying in bed in the middle of the night, staring at your ceiling while your mind is racing. You know what I'm talking about. Those nights where your mind just won't let you sleep. The ones where you're running every worst case scenario over and over until they feel inevitable. What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if I look foolish? What if I lose everything I have trying to get what I want? Spirit is naming this first because it's the thing underneath everything else. It's not really about timing or resources or the right moment. It's about this. The fear that lives inside your head at night when everything else goes quiet. And it's been so loud for so long that it started to feel like wisdom, like caution, or like the responsible thing to do is wait until everything is perfect. But Spirit is calling it what it actually is. It's anxiety. It's the stories that your mind tells you when it's trying to protect you from something it doesn't fully understand. And the problem with letting that voice make your decisions is that it will never ever tell you to go for it. Instead, it will always find another reason for you to wait. Then you were given the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords upright is clear, direct, and sharp. She knows her mind and she speaks it. But reversed, that clarity gets distorted. The inner voice that's supposed to be guiding you has gotten tangled up in everyone else's opinions. What will people think? What are they going to say? What if the people you love don't understand or don't support it? And love, somewhere along the way, you started listening to those voices more than your own. Spirit is showing me that there are people around the collective right now whose doubt has gotten inside your head and started sounding like your own thoughts. And it isn't, because your voice is real. The clear one underneath all of that noise already knows what it wants, and it already knows what direction to go in. But that voice has been drowned out by the chorus of everyone else's fear about what your leap might mean for them. Spirit says that it's time to get quiet enough to hear that voice again, because it's been trying to tell you something, and you can't hear it when you're listening to everyone else around you. Then you receive the Fool reversed. This card made me pause, because the oracle opened with the Fool upright, and with it, Spirit showed the collective the leap that's available, the adventures waiting, and the life on the other side of the jump. And now the Fool appears again, but this time he's reversed. And what this is showing me is the version of the Fool who got to the very edge and stopped before he made the leap. The one who looked down instead of forward, and who let the height of it be the reason to step back instead of the reason to fly. Right now, Spirit is asking you very directly, how many times have you gotten to the edge of this? How many times have you been right there, close enough to touch it, and then you talked yourself back to safety? Because every time you do that, love, it gets a little harder to go back. The edge starts to feel further away, the leap starts to feel less possible, and the life that you were meant to live starts to feel like a fantasy instead of a plan. Spirit isn't saying any of this to shame you. They're saying this because it's still not too late. The edge is there, and so are you. What I'm feeling here is something really tender. The Four of Wands upright is the celebration and the homecoming, the moment where everything you worked for gets to be acknowledged and honored. But we received it in reverse, and it means that the celebration is being delayed. And Spirit is showing me why. It's because some of you are waiting for permission to celebrate what you've already built before you take the next step. You're waiting for the people around you to recognize it. Maybe it's that you're waiting for some external validation, telling you that what you've done so far has been worth it before you feel like you've earned the right to want more. And Spirit is saying to stop waiting for that party. Stop waiting for the people around you to throw it. The celebration was always meant to come from inside you first. You're allowed to be proud of how far you've come without needing someone else to name it. And you're allowed to want the next thing without having fully completed the ceremony around the last thing you accomplished. The Four of Wands reversed is Spirit telling you that the celebration isn't delayed because you haven't earned it. It's delayed because you keep putting everyone else in charge of it. You then receive the Hierophant upright. And love, this is where Spirit gets really honest about what's keeping the collective in place. The Hierophant is tradition, structure, the rules that have been handed down, the way things are supposed to be done. And for some of you watching this, the reason that you haven't taken the leap isn't really fear. It's that the leap breaks what you were taught was the right path. The stable job over the dream, the practical choice over the passionate one. or the route everyone else in your family took over the one that's uniquely yours. Spirit isn't saying that tradition is wrong, because the Hierophant carries real wisdom. What Spirit is showing me is that you've been living inside someone else's blueprint for your life. And every time you get close to stepping outside of it, something pulls you back. This could be guilt or a sense of obligation. Maybe it's the voice of someone who loves you but doesn't fully understand what you're being called towards. The Hierophant appearing here is Spirit asking you, whose rules are actually running your life right now? And are they rules that you chose, or are they rules that you inherited? And the final card you received is the Two of Wands reversed. This is the card that brings it all together. The Two of Wands upright is someone standing with the world in their hands, the vision in place, and the direction clear. They're ready to move. But reversed, the vision is there, but the direction keeps shifting. The planning keeps happening, but the departure never does. Spirit is showing me that this is exactly where so many of you are right now. You can see it. You know what you want. You've thought about it so many times, more than you can count. But every time that you get ready to commit to a direction, something pulls you sideways. This could be another option, a reason to reconsider, or another way that the Nine of Swords convinces you that waiting is wiser than moving. Spirit is closing this reading with the Two of Wands reversed because it's the most honest picture of where the collective stands right now. You're full of vision, potential, and desire, but you're completely stuck at the starting line. And love, here's what Spirit wants you to hear in this final card. The world is still in your hands. The vision hasn't expired. The direction is available to you. And the only thing that has to change is the moment that you decide to stop planning the leap and actually take it. Sit with that for a second. This is what Spirit wants you to carry with you today, love. The Chariot and the Fool came through in the Oracle with one clear message. Stop waiting, charge ahead, take the leap, and have the courage to want what you want and go after it. And then the Tarot showed us exactly what's in the way. It's the fear that keeps you awake at night, the voices that got in your head and started sounding like your own, the edge that you've gotten to and stepped back from more times than you want to admit, the celebration you've been waiting for someone else to give you, the rules you inherited that were never actually yours, and the vision that keeps sitting there, fully formed, waiting for you to finally commit to a direction and just go for it. Spirit isn't asking you to have it all figured out. The Fool never does. Spirit is asking you to move anyway, with whatever clarity you have right now, with whatever courage you can find today, because the life that you keep dreaming about isn't going to come and find you on the safe side of the decision that you keep avoiding. It's waiting on the other side of that leap that you keep almost taking. And love, you've been almost ready for long enough. As always, this was a collective reading, so honor what resonated and gently leave what didn't. Only you know what's meant for you. If anything in this reading brought up anything that you want to go deeper into, I'm here for you. I offer private readings through my Etsy shop. You'll find the link in the pinned comment and in the video description below. I would love to read for you. I also want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know if anything from the reading resonated with you. What's that leap that you keep almost taking? Know that you don't have to have it all figured out to name it. Sometimes saying it out loud is the thing that finally makes it real. I read every single comment and I love connecting with you there. Love, the perfect moment isn't coming because this is it, right here, right now. This messy, uncertain, not quite ready moment that you're standing in right now. This is the one. Take a deep breath and make the leap. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll meet you in the comments.